See, these staircases are just so unnecessary. I'm lazy. I hate walking around. Into your arm.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Barbados, guide us. Think you can get away? Here we go.
Burn! Up the ante! Thunder! Maria sweeping in! Burn!
Wind, hear me.
Oh.
Verdict is...
The order they put these characters in is wild to me.
Burn! Thunder!
Okay, there we go.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Farka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other, but since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Farka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis...
We have to kill Dvalin.
I think we
know
should
it
just
sounds
break
intense,
this
but remember,
crystal thing.
This is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure.
What if we just broke
We have our
this
solution,
crystal thing,
so
though?
let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose.
No,
right?
it's gonna be
We've got
awful.
Klee waiting for us after all.
This team sucks.
He's playing somewhere else right now, so we don't have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin
Just
means a
break
lot
the
to you.
freaking crystal.
This
We
is too
don't need
hard.
to do
You can leave
this.
it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility.
Why
back
give
then, too.
Venti emotional
go.
trauma when we could
Storm
all
Terror's
just
lair
redo a day's worth of work in recording for that sphere thing?
This is it. Ready, everyone?
No.
More than.
Of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Guess I'm the newbie, huh?
I haven't fought
Good thing I'm a
Duvall
quick
in
learner,
years.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet.
Sometimes I fight the
You
wolf
nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous.
just to test
We've all
things.
grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge
But this
once,
fight is too
and
like
we can do it
tedious.
again.
With needing to go in the air
Let
and
the mournful
da-da-da-da.
cries of this liar, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
I still think it's unnecessary to give Venti emotional trauma, just
You
for the
alright,
sake of saving
Barbados?
this sphere.
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Tibet if I didn't rise to the occasion?
Oh, we fighting now? Oh god.
Hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever.
Remember, we need to wear him down first before
Oh.
we can attack his weak spot.
I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this fight. Does he eventually, like... Oh, there we go, there we go. No, transform into freaking Barca. So we can actually get somewhere. I freaking hate this fight.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Time to switch positions.
Brace yourselves.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Climb up and attack the abyssal core. Thunder!
Are they only letting me get it so far?
Nice job. One more to go.
I'm in this. Okay.
Rude. Oh boy, it's Superman now.
Relatable. What is this? Oh. Okay, well, great. Just to waste my time.
A worthy adversary.
Okay, it did not iframe me. That's great.
Barbados.
Get back here. I just want to move on with my life. Go down. Oh my god. Go down. He like would not land. Can you not dive bomb as Barca? Can he not do that?
Sweeping in. Up the ante! Up the ante!
I don't have him, so I can't, like, test that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that scripted, or am I just so incredibly unlucky? No, he can dive bomb. He just wasn't for some reason. Bro, just land so I can move on with my freaking life. Oh my god. Yeah, he won't like dive bomb there.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Let's play.
You have to go through the stupid shield first. That was funny.
Thanks, Gene.
Oh, the real Dvalin. Dvalin v. Dvalin. It's like the first Pokemon movie where the Pokemon fight the clones of themselves. And then Ash cries. Or no, Ash dies and the Pokemon cry.
Follow the liar's song wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
This is a really nice cinematic.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take Knight over Hero any day.
I love his dual swords.
La la la.
What a interesting switch. At least Dvalin got pushed outside and not in the building. Klee's like, I didn't do this one. The bubble crisis is resolved without incident. Is that what you would call what just happened? Without incident? Sure, while Alice and Nicole fix the flaws in the magic to prevent any recurrence of the problems. Klee doesn't notice a thing and embarks on a relaxing adventure alongside her mother and Nicole. Now the only issue left for the knights to resolve might be the window Dvalin broke.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced.
I would say
at a
that. You
later
might speak
date.
it into existence.
In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose
You
that
think
speaks
Alice
to the
can't handle that on
confidence
her
the
own?
mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
But also, you think the first code put into that bubble wasn't Klee must be protected at all costs? Nothing in that world will harm that child.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right.
I didn't realize
let's
you were
head
part of
over
the
to my
expedition
place, then.
team.
You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on. We never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I've still got questions for Alice. I'm gonna wait for her to get back from her adventure with Klee.
Okay. All's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Also, I don't know if I want to deal with you while you're
Alice
drunk.
loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Oh, I actually do have to speak with Alice. Okay. Fair enough.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
The disaster we experienced, that was fate before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Well, if we
Let's
hadn't
not
shown up,
forget,
Varka
the
would have
courageous dragon slayer in the
asked
story.
the witches
In
to
real life,
involve
He
themselves.
had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, could been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask
It's been
them
6
aloud.
years. I don't
Word
think
to the
so.
wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
Interesting.
So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be.
Oh my god,
The
is that a
Hexen
heart on the
Circle has
inside
been
of her
observing
glove?
Its energies for a long time,
It
and I
is.
think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
The hatred carried by fates.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Ah, Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Having crossed swords with the abyss many times, I'm beginning to think along the same lines too.
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for. Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Oh.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo Gang, huh?
Farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Well, enjoy confinement. That's how the event ends. That's so funny. We still have Echoes of Memory to do, though. So let's get to it.